If we're going to be web coders, we got to understand a bit about how the web works. What I'm about to show you is a very simplified version of what happens between a browser and a server when we're trying to view a web page, but it's good enough to get us started learning how to code for the web. So in general, what happens is you have a computer like your laptop. Here it is, and we call this the client. And on the client, we may have a browser. And we tell this browser that we want to see a certain web page. So if we type in a URL, we hit enter, and the browser is going to go off to the internet and request from a server computer that is somewhere in the world to please give me the HTML file that represents the web page that we want to see. So the server might do some thinking, some processing, and then it will produce some HTML to send back to our browser. Our browser will read this HTML and render a page for us with the text and the images and the links and all that good stuff that we like to see on the web. So when the browser makes a request of the server, we call this is an HTTP request, and the server embeds the HTML when it sends it back to us in an HTTP response. So these requests to the server and the responses from the server are, in a nutshell, how the web works and what's going on when you want to see a web page. So HTML, which we're about to learn, is the language that describes how things should be laid out on the page and what things to include on the page. The browser reads this HTML and then renders or draws for us the web page that we see.